Duh, they can't just let a whole bunch of bums pull up.
In the neighborhoods of East Hall and Washington Heights.
But it don't say exactly, right?
It doesn't say
I didn't see that either.
It just says other cities including Philly, San Francisco, Boston. Two Manhattan sites who are already operating needle exchange programs.
Needle exchange.
Yeah.
So you bring your dirty needle to give you a
clean one.
Yo, yeah, we started.
So wait, you bring a dirty needle and they give you a
We
So what
started.
they gonna do with the dirty one?
They probably just dispose of it.
No, that's what they give in the vaccines with.
Oh, nah. They're giving you needles with the vaccine in it?
Or the mother.
Yeah, we starting this one off spicy. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Rose Above It podcast. I'm your host, T Rose.
It's your boy, Malk.
It's your girl, honey. What's up?
And we got a very, very special guest in the building. Oh, man, this girl's resume is long. So she is a model. She is a radio host. She's an actress. She's acted before. Malagrios De'Jesus.
Oh,
What's going?
I give back.
And philanthropist. Malagrios De'Jesus. What's going on?
Hey, Rose.
What's up? What's good?
I've seen you since Ruff Ryder Radio, the Malagrios show.
Yo, shout out Ruff Ryder.
Oh, and I'm a radio personality. You forgot to say.
I said that.
I'm on break though.
I said that. That's the second thing I said. See, you ain't listening.
But this was my co-host.
Yes.
They did a lot of good things together. I used to listen now.
You did?
Yeah. He told me about it.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
What about you, honey? No.
I missed the boat, but
It's okay.
Nah, see, don't worry. She in the mix now. She in the mix.
I'm glad you're here today, though.
Oh,
I am.
yeah. Two girls is better than one.
Of course.
Oh, see?
I mean, no.
Don't do
that.
Taylor Swift said that. I mean,
no,
I'm not.
no.
Taylor said that. Tiana Taylor said that.
No.
Tiana Taylor said, two girls is better than one.
Please don't sing.
Yo, you
Not
been
today.
singing all day. Yo, I kid you not. Trip had an excellent morning.
Yo.
Trip got some.
Yo, I'm just here to inspire. I just want to tell the people. I'm going to tell y'all this right
Trip
now,
got some
man.
this morning.
Nah, I didn't get none this morning.
Oh, wow.
Lady T Rose, where she was at.
Yo, y'all not going to do
Let me tell you
that.
something. Any dude who's just singing all morning, he got some buns.
That is true.
Look, and a little bit of
That
head.
is
too.
true.
There you go.
It's the head.
Yeah, that's
It's
what's
a
up.
head.
It's the
I
head.
tell you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Good for you, Papa.
Yo, I was.
Good for you,
See?
Papa.
Yo, you guys are. Let me tell y'all how y'all bad.
Go, Mom.
Let me tell you how y'all bad. I actually was gonna come in and say, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I've been listening to Kirk Franklin all morning.
Oh, now it's
Yo,
He
Hallelujah.
you was busting cheeks to stomp?
no.
Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
No, that was on his way here.
Praise the Lord.
Oh, my
Hallelujah.
God.
Pass the pussy.
Yo, y'all not gonna do none of that.
Nah, yeah. Hey, we're held down
Oh,
right
my
now. Come
God.
on, leave Kurt Franklin and God out of sight.
Yo,
Yeah, no, for
I
real.
came to the pod. I
That's
came to the pod
hilarious.
here. I was listening to Kirk Franklin.
No, you wasn't.
Some never would have made it. My man Marvin Sapp. Come on, I was there.
Oh.
Some
I was
Donnie
in-
McClurkin?
Yo, I was in the vibe.
folded.
See,
you got a voice too.
you
Don't
been.
gas me. Do not
See?
gas me.
You've been to church. See,
I haven't been in church
I was
in a
here
while,
to
but I
inspire.
listen.
Hold on, let me shout out to YouTube viewership. Shout out our
to
Google
the
Play
viewers.
listenership. Shout out to our
Yeah,
Spotify listenership. Shout out to our SoundCloud listenership. Shout out to our all our fans, all our new subscribers, our first and last time listeners, everybody
TikTok.
who checks in.
Yes.
Everything.
Our
TikTok.
our TikTok followers,
Finally.
our Instagram followers,
Twitter
Stop.
followers, everything. We appreciate you guys all. We
TikTok.
appreciate the comments, the support. We appreciate it all.
They appreciate
It's
it.
love,
I
it's
need
love.
more merch. Everybody loved that whole little photo shoot I did with the Rose Above It hat.
Oh, the hat? Yo, don't
We gotta
worry.
get some merch. We gotta get some merch.
The merch coming soon. Don't worry.
Merch.
More merch coming soon, yo.
I like that hat too.
Thank you.
I do, seriously.
Yo,
I
we
really did.
we wanna the first thing is we wanna just perfect our craft. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the better we get at this, the more listenership and the bigger the viewership gets. Trust me, merch will come after that.
Sure.
And you know what I'm saying? But we're taking it a step at a time.
One
We're gonna
day
get
at a
there.
time.
We're gonna get there though.
One day at a time.
We're gonna get there. You feel me? Don't
2022, here we come.
yo,
That's it,
nah,
yo.
and,
I'm coming back
Yo,
2022.
yo.
Hey, we would love to have you.
Yes.
No, trust me. But how was y'all week, man? How y'all been?
You know,
Well,
I'm gonna go.
I'll let Malcolm go
Yeah,
first because he got a list.
No, I don't got a list, but my week was good. You know, I survived Black Friday because y'all know I'm a store
Did
manager.
you really go? Oh,
Yeah.
you're a store manager. I
Yeah.
would say, did you really go out there? With
Nah,
that
I don't
shit?
shop, but there was a lot of people
What
shopping.
store do you work in?
Woolrich. We sell like high end winter coats.
Oh, I love Woolrich. Yeah.
Hit me up. Let me know. I got the good
Oh,
discount
no doubt. Where?
in Woodbury Commons.
Oh, I love Woolbury.
Yeah,
Yes.
hit me up. But yeah, it was a busy week, so we was just making money. But Thanksgiving was good. I don't know about everybody, but I ate well.
Me too.
I ate fucking well, but my week was good. That's all I got. So I kept
This Thanksgiving did not feel the same.
Really?
No, it didn't feel the same to me. I don't know. A lot of my family wasn't around, so. But
sucks.
You know what? I still was grateful for everything, and
As you
I had a
should.
good week.
That's it.
Malagrios, how's your week?
I
tell
had
the
a
people.
good week, a little trying week, because now I'm at a different job. I'm still a school teacher. Shout out to my kids.
Shout out to the teachers.
nice.
Shout out to the teachers, man.
Aww.
Well,
Shout
great.
out to my kids, middle school.
Okay.
Shout out to my kids at MPS. Miss Lopez loves you. You know what I'm saying? But they're trying. They're very trying. And it's a very demanding job. But my Thanksgiving was lovely. Shout out to my sisters. You know what I'm saying? Lizzie, Kathy, all the family.
And your baby girl. Shout out to Stars, your daughter.
Princess Starsies, yes.
Shout out to
I
her.
love her. She's
Sweetest girl. One of the
she's
sweetest girls I know.
14. She's like not even grown. She's just her own innocent type of
But she's
kid.
one of she's very like
Tristan
pure
loves her.
hearted. Love her. Yeah.
He said if he had a baby girl, he would want my
Be like
baby
her?
Yo,
girl.
no,
to be like her.
it's I want to tell this story when we was in the radio station, but I don't know.
Yeah, please, let's tell her real quick.
All right, so
Hope I don't
talk
get a
about it.
CPS case.
Word, like
Go ahead, tell.
so. All right, so we're in the Rough Rider radio station one day doing an interview, and her daughter was there, and I was like, she was there, and so we had I forget what rap group was there, but we had some musicians there, and you good?
It
Don't
didn't
worry.
break, right?
No, you good. So we had some musicians there, and they were smoking, and while they were smoking, her daughter just like she's not in the actual studio, but she's sitting on the outside with the engineer. She comes in, she's like, "Mom, my head is hurting," and you look at her eyes was like,
Chinky and red.
we like, yo, she caught a contact.
Oh
What
man.
did he have there that night?
I forgot.
Was it Dre in them?
It might have been.
Or was it Nugget in them?
Nah, it
It
wasn't.
wasn't
Nah,
Nugget.
mm-mm.
It might have been Dre in
That's
them.
funny.
I said, girl, you get
But-
the hell out of here.
But it was so innocent the way she came about it. Like I was like, yo, it's hilarious, you know.
Yeah.
That's
But yo, you work in the school. What grade do you teach?
7th.
See, in middle school. Is it nerve wracking seeing everything going on in the world as far as like with the
It
school shooting and
is.
stuff?
So the kids, I feel bad for them. They don't have anything going on for the kids. Like nothing really, unless you're gonna pay. You know, you're gonna pay for after school programs more than you was before. You're gonna pay for sports more than you was before. I know this because I was a paying parent, right? My son, you know my son as well. My son was All-American according to society. So he played baseball, basketball, and football. You know what I mean? And I remember when he was in YTL in New Rochelle, my hometown, shout out to Naru, I was probably paying, $200 for the uniforms for each? So $200
Oh, wow.
for the baseball stuff, $200 for the basketball stuff,
It adds up.
$200
Sheesh.
for
That's
the
$600
football.
a year
That's
just for
$600.
sports.
Right. So could you imagine what it probably is now with the COVID and everything? You know, prices of food is up, gas is up, everything is up. If it's up, it's up. Right?
Yeah.
That's what Cardi said. So they really don't have a lot of stuff going on, and they feel some type of way, and they feel like nobody understands. They feel like nobody can really relate to them because this is their era, right? And we didn't go through this coming up. Well, I know not in my era. I don't know about you, honey, or you, but it was more things to do in my era when I was coming up as a kid, and free things as well as inexpensive things. But so it's just I feel bad for them, and that's where they're at now. They just feel like nobody understands, and nobody can relate to them.
Yeah, but and that's true.
Yeah, that's true. I agree as a parent as well.
It stuff like that kind of makes me be like, do I want I love Westchester. Everybody know me. Like I love
Yes,
Westchester.
914
For
all
sure.
day. Team 914.
For
I
sure.
wouldn't want to be from nowhere else.
At all.
Give it up for
Like
914.
I love it for sure.
And we got the best spitters too. Shout out to the Locks. Feel me? Mr. Versus himself. Stop playing with me. Go ahead.
But no, as I say, but the thing is with me, I don't think I would ever want to raise a family in Yonkers and where I'm from. as much as
Not
as
even
much
the
as
north side of Yonkers.
Nah, it's not. My thing
I'm
is
dead.
my thing is the school systems. Like I would never want my kids to go to any of these schools.
Well, what about your Catholic schools and your charter schools out here? Well,
They're still like on the they're still on the lower end.
Wait, the Catholic schools?
Yeah, they're still on the lower end.
Really?
With like test scores and things of that nature
Are you
compared to
serious?
the worldwide standard. They're definitely on the lower end.
So you did your homework on this, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, I live in Yonkers, and I have a child as well, so I'm very, very familiar with the school system. And
oh wow!
Yeah, definitely.
Wow,
I would suggest I would suggest if you are in,
and just the opportunities that they have, just the opportunities that even all the schools offer. Like look at just sports, right? Like. I don't even think there's JV, or they're just now getting JV back to like in certain sports. The first time in 20 years in Yonkers.
You know what's even sad? The school we went to, right? Me and you, Trev.
What did school? Gordon?
Yes.
Okay.
The outside, where you guys played football and everything. It's still a mess. It's the same.
It's mud.
They have not done the ground over. Yeah. They have not done the track over. I mean, it's like ridiculous at this point.
But they're giving out keys to Styles P and whatnot, but they can't fix the school playground.
Well, they gave
that's
you
to do with the city. The city funds.
That is the city.
Yeah.
The city gave Styles P a key a couple of weeks ago.
No, so reason being is
you know they had to pay for that.
Yeah, shout out to him, but it's
shout out to him. But I'm just saying,
because
like,
it's because of his give back. Well, he's been his efforts
no
to
doubt,
give it
but
back.
Like,
the crazy thing, but it shouldn't have to come to that. Like it shouldn't be us funding the school systems if you're a taxpayer. Your taxes pay for it. Yonkers Yonkers pays the highest taxes.
Right.
You sure it's not Mount Vernon?
Nah, Yonkers pays the highest taxes in Westchester.
Oh, that's right. You guys pay separate. That's right.
Yonkers pays the highest taxes in Westchester.
And then it's Mount Vernon. And then it's Nurse.
Yeah, and their school systems are the worst.
The poorest. That's a fact.
Are the worst.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like
and you have the biggest school system in Westchester County.
Yeah, there's no music programs, there's no art programs, there's all these programs are cut from Yonkers, which to me is nuts.
And they make the most money too. Like,
who makes the most money? The teacher?
The teachers.
Are you serious?
The staff,
from
the board of ed,
Mm-hmm.
they make a lot of money. The mayor.
Superintendent
makes a lot. Give nothing back.
Wait, even from Upper Westchester, you guys make more money than Upper Westchester, like Somers,
because it's a bigger school district.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's a private, like the private school districts, they have their own.
But the public schools make more than private school teachers. Public school teachers make more than the private school teachers.
Okay.
Like for example, I know a teacher that worked in Yonkers school system and a teacher that worked in Stepinac.
Okay.
Where Stepinac is probably one of the most prestigious schools in Westchester.
Yes.
And she was like, "Yo, I was making way more money in Yonkers."
What?
Mm-hmm. Like she was like, "Yo, I went to Stepinac to teach high school," but she was like, "Yeah, as far as like the students, they behaved and everything better. They came to class." But she was like, "Yo, as far as where my pockets was benefiting," she was like, "Yonkers is where it's at."
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
Me either.
and for them, and it's just sad. It's something that
It really
you know
is.
what I'm saying, that you want to see the community be
so
better.
So how can you go about saying anything about it?
Well, I feel like it's the infant, like all right, like they look at our schools in general, the actual physical buildings, like they need to be redone.
All of it.
Like
I looked at Lincoln, it looks the same.
You don't need, I'm gonna be real with you, you don't need 50 elementary schools in Yonkers. There's no reason. Make like 7 or 8 big, nice elementary schools.
No, they need that many schools. They need
Your
more
city
schools.
is big, Triff.
That's the problem.
How many schools do you guys have?
5?
No.
4?
No, 11 or 12 now, or 13. Probably 13
they need more schools because there's more people living here because the cost of living is lower compared to the other suburbs.
Compared to even Mount Vernon, you know what I mean?
Yes,
like seriously.
Yes, but the actual, if we have places like, for example, right? Executive Boulevard, right? I don't know if y'all know Executive Boulevard.
I worked on Executive Boulevard.
There, before they redid it, right?
Yeah.
There was nothing but space there.
Is that right?
Abandoned buildings,
everything,
parking lots, nothing but space. You could have made a high school that's like a college campus. Like, yo, dog, when you go to look at schools in Cali and schools in all these other places, their high schools look like college campuses. Look at White Plains High School. It looks like a college campus.
It sure does.
There's multiple buildings.
Looks like a college campus.
Why can't we do that in Yonkers?
But
why have no? There's no reason why.
Children's Village look like a high school, a college campus.
I'm saying.
But they wanted to build a hotel, redo the Applebee's, redo a whole bunch of food.
No, that's a fact. No, he's right.
Yeah, because what I'm saying is, look at some of these. Look at Foxfire Elementary School. Look at some of these buildings. Is like, son, why are you still standing? Like, why? Why are we still sending kids to King School? Have you seen the building?
Yeah.
Why would you want your kid? Why would you send your kids to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yo,
it was the Catholic schools that's not good out here for me. That was it. I thought at least, okay, the Catholic schools, you would want to think that every Catholic school and every like charter or private school in a community is good. You said the Catholic. Yonkers, y'all down bad, honey.
They're decent, but they're not the top.
What they should be.
They're not the top schools.
Sacred Heart High School ain't ringing no bells nowhere else. Exactly. Like if you say, I go to Sacred Heart, the people are like, okay.
What's that?
Okay.
Sacred Heart.
It ain't Stepping. You could be in another state, but I go to Stepping. People know what that is.
They could be like,
you go to Iona Prep. People know what that is.
That's a fact.
You go to Fordham.
You go to Salesians. Word. That's a fact.
People know Sacred Heart ain't ringing no bells.
No.
Like people are like,
okay.
Sacred Heart. No, they'll say Sacred Heart. Where?
Yeah.
That's
Gordon?
Isn't that
Gordon? Is it Sacred Heart Gordon?
No, around the corner.
Saying, somewhere like Sacred Heart, because it's a Sacred Heart in Mount. It's a Sacred Heart in Mount Vernon. It's a Sacred Heart in Rochelle. It's a lot of Sacred Hearts. Wow. So they'll probably be like Sacred Heart where?
So it's just a franchise at this point. It's McDonald's.
It's McDonald's.
Not even. Yeah. It's like Burger King.
Yeah, it's Burger King.
Nigga said Burger King. But it ain't having it your way though.
Nah, it's the worst.
Exactly.
The worst.
And the kids in there suffering, and it's just
so
tough.
There's no sports at Sacred Heart?
They have they have sports, but they don't have like a football team. If you go in there and you're like,
so then there's no sports.
Yeah, it's like a couple.
Bullshit.
Basketball, maybe baseball, and I think that's it. Like Bronxville High School, yo, you know what they was looking for? And I was like, I couldn't believe it because my girl was she used to teach there before where she's at now.
Yeah.
Yo, she was like, yo, my school, I didn't know how to have that much. They're looking for a bicycling coach.
Is that right?
I'm like, bicycling?
That's how you know you got too many.
Yo, I was like, bicycling? She was like, yeah.
Let me.
Well, that's good to do.
Bronxville. Remember you said was it you that said, or was it you that said the smaller schools get more funding? Was that you?
No.
No, she's at the bigger school districts.
Get more funding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The biggest.
And that's crazy. So now Bronxville is a small community.
Right.
May I? Oh, okay. They looking for a bicyclist.
Yeah. They got money to spend. That's how you know they got money
to
spend.
No, but it's a smaller, from what she said,
way smaller.
Big public schools get more funding, right? Mm-hmm. But Bronxville is looking for a fucking cyclist.
Yeah.
But
you gotta
make it make sense.
Too.
You're telling us that Gordon is the exterior is fucked up. Mm-hmm. What else? Sacred Heart doesn't have a football team.
All the high schools.
Throw the whole school district away.
But Bronxville High School is looking for fucking soul cyclists or any kind of cyclist.
It's
motherfuckers is looking for Lance Armstrong in a fucking high school.
But you know what it is too?
Correct.
Maybe 3,000 people.
Correct.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What you said about like campus style schools and things of that nature, right? Like most of those schools are built by people that are coming back and building in their old communities, right? Mm-hmm. Don't you think?
Are they?
Yes and no.
Most of the time, those schools that they're building that are like top, right? Because I think even Diddy made like a prep school or a charter school or something like that.
Yeah.
Where?
Harlem Prep, right?
Did he?
Isn't it called
or
Harlem
maybe
Prep?
He had something to do with it.
Yeah, but I don't think. But it shouldn't.
I know he gave money to Memorial Field, and you should see Memorial Field. You want to talk about Gordon? Yeah. You should see Memorial Field in Mount Vernon, New York. Yes. And I know Diddy cut a check for $1 million because Justin Combs was playing for Mount Vernon Razorbacks. Mm-hmm. You can't play nothing over there.
Well, that's the problem.
Like
no one
2011.
Yep.
No one's making sure that the money that is being given back is
being put into what it's supposed to be for.
See, now Diddy was better off just being like, you know what? I'm gonna get $1 million to a contractors. And I'm gonna have them do it. Have a nice day.
That's how you got to do it. Because if you give it to the
that's
county,
what I'm. If I ever
they could do whatever with it. And say they put it to
everybody has to get paid by the time they get paid.
Getting $1 million contracting company and be like, go over there and do this.
And that's it.
And then I'll show up when it's time to cut the ribbon type shit.
Since we talk about Diddy in the city stuff, right? So how y'all feel about the first supervised illegal drug site opening in New York City?
The first, say that again.
First supervised illegal drug
Injection
site is opened up in New York City.
About that. So explain this to me. Like
So people, all right, cool. So I'm gonna break it down. So people who do heroin, right? Meth.
Whatever.
There's a site in New York City where you can go and get these drugs.
Wait, is this the one across the street from the fucking school?
Yes.
You could do
it's
the
in
drugs
Washington
there.
Heights, and it's in East Harlem, but
yeah, it's over there. I know it's literally across the street from a school, and they're saying junkies is hanging out. And
well, I know they found dirty needles in like a public bathroom, like a park bathroom, and that's what actually, I guess, triggered this whole movement that they're trying to do, where they're trying to supervise people. They're like, hey, come stand online. You know, you got your drugs with you. You come to this supervised area, if it's a room or wherever they're keeping it, and you're able to inject yourself, so then they can monitor you so that you don't overdose.
And they let you
because
go.
That's been a big problem. Overdose, dirty needles, diseases, and things like that spreading around.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Right.
How supervised is this? Is the fucking police there? Is the national?
It's doctors or nurses or something there, and they you sit there, you inject yourself, and their whole point was every 4 hours someone dies from a drug overdose, so they want to try to prevent that.
Yeah.
So you go there, inject yourself with your illegal drugs in your pocket, do whatever, and inject yourself. They monitor you. You good? You're not overdosing. Enjoy your day.
But I don't think that is. I think it's drugs that the site has. I don't think it's their own personal drugs.
It wasn't clear.
It
wasn't clear if they're providing the drug, or if you have to come with your own and they're providing the needle. Because I know the needle is a big thing too, where they're trying to make sure that diseases aren't being spread, that the dirty needles are not left in the bathroom like they were.
Yeah. Users bring their own. Well, this article is saying users bring their own drugs to the site. The people are just providing clean needles and administering naloxone to reverse the overdose.
So they're letting you get
high as a motherfucking kite.
Brick half. So you can bring a brick of.
I don't think
my thing over there and just be like, well, all right, I got this brick, but we all gonna share it and we all gonna get high right here.
Well, they're not gonna let you get high to a certain point because they don't want you to overdose.
No. But listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's quarterback this. Okay, so they letting you bring your own drug, right?
Yeah.
Now, what if, because people that get high like to get high together. Let's talk about it, because I was a drug dealer for a long time. Okay? So most of them don't want to get high by themselves. Unless, it's really nobody really to get high. They like to get high with other fucking drug addicts and junkies. All right, so this person gonna bring 3 vials of crack. This person gonna bring, it's only heroin? Or it's any type of
I think it's only drugs
whatever
that
is
intravenous
injected.
drug?
Yeah.
Okay, so this person gonna bring 3 decks of dope. This person gonna bring 5 decks of dope. This person gonna bring 2 decks of dope, and they can all sit there and just get high.
I think it's more of a line or procedure where it's like, all right, come in, do you, all right, go. And
but do you for how long?
You gotta research.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, do you for how long? What if your tolerance level for heroin, because you've been shooting up since the 60s or something, is tolerable? Where you do you okay? Damn, I can't get over here. Damn, I can't get over here.
You gotta get in between the toes.
Damn, I can't get over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? What?
So I'm
We don't really know the specifics yet.
No. But the thing I'm curious about is how long do you let somebody sit there? Like
that's what I'm.
Because my thing is,
right.
Yo, 125th. Let's be real, it's already zombie land, right? So
somebody got shot there last night at the train station at 12:30 in the morning. I'm like, damn.
They're probably
it's zombie land. So my thing is, you let people get high. Like I understand you don't want people to overdose, and I get I get what they're what they're doing.
Right. This concept.
But, I get the concept. But there's now you let people get high, and you just they're good. They're not dying. So you just let them. They had go in the, like, to me now you're letting people just be high and walk around.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like, if it is supervised, right, how they saying it is, and
how they saying it is, who's doing the supervision?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know the specifics, but I'm assuming that they would have professionals there that know the effects of the drug, and that will only allow you to do a certain amount, like regardless. So it's got to be rules to it for it to be supervised the right way.
So, but who besides...
It's a trained staff there that they...
I get it, but who besides them? Because one thing about drugs, okay, so, again, I was a drug dealer for a long... You can't control how people's going to act or react.
Correct.
When they're on some type of chemical imbalance.
Right.
Let's start there. So who's supervising this? Trained staff? Red Cross?
Nah, this is trained staff.
I'm not sure.
I get you.
FEMA?
So what you're saying? What you're saying is like, yo, when they get out of control,
who's stopping them?
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
There has to be cops there.
What did you say? It's zombies all up and down 125th Street right now. We calling them zombies for a reason. We ain't calling them zombies because they on their best behavior, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So. And this place is across the street from school. I saw a little bit of the news, but I ain't really hear the whole thing. So I'm glad I'm hearing the whole thing now. So you gonna have what's on 125th Street, on the east side of 125th Street, across the street from a fucking elementary school. So who's securing the fucking neighborhood from the Walking Dead? Because that's what they're gonna be after they do their I'm sorry, it's not angel dust. Their fucking heroin and their methadone, which methadone is another step down from heroin. So let's just say heroin. Who's controlling the mantra over there with the fucking young kids over there? Who's controlling that? Because personal staff, that's out of their job description, actually.
And of course, this place is in a minority.
So it's black and brown people.
Of course.
Caucasians is not going over there. So who's controlling the mantra for the young children over there when these zombies...
Nobody.
Quote unquote, get out of control because of their chemical balance, with you guys are letting them do across the street from a school. Meanwhile, drug dealers can't sell drugs in front of a school, across the street from a school, and 5 miles parameter distance from a school.
But that's I'm glad. My bad, honey. I don't mean to.
No,
I'm glad that you said that because both of y'all. And then he said the area of it being in the black area.
Because this is not in Scarsdale. It's not.
It's not in Midtown. It's not in Chelsea.
No, the reason why I said this because I watched on the news a couple months ago. There was a homeless shelter that was opening up on, I want to say, the Upper West Side of New York City, and rich white people who live in that area were furious.
Of course.
And they were like, how can you have
what opened up over there?
They had a homeless shelter opened up on the up.
Were furious?
Furious.
Because we're giving a place to the homeless.
So
that's funny.
My thing is that's why when before we started even talking about this, when we came in, I was like, yo, bro, do me a favor. I need you to find exactly the location of where this is because I was curious. Yeah, that's why when he said
Washington Heights and East Harlem.
That's why I was like they would never do this in Upper West Side or somewhere where there's a high population of white people.
But peep this. Let me ask you this: Who are the people who use most of the time heroin and meth?
White people.
Why are these supervised facilities in predominantly black and Spanish neighborhoods? We don't do meth.
Not like that.
Not like that. Not like that. Majority of people, like I said, majority of people do
heroin and stuff.
White people,
but that's a white drug. That heroin and shit. It actually started in the Vietnam War. You know that, right? Mm-hmm. That fucking opioid addiction started on Nixon's watch. Mm-hmm. God rest his soul.
So my thing is, why open it in black neighborhoods? Why we have that? What is that doing for us when, most of the people there? Are you trying to get more minorities to start doing this stuff? Is that the flip side? Are you trying to get the young kids to find these needles? You trying to get the young kids to find these needles? Like, what's in here? And start
there you go. There you go.
And then
there you go.
Let's talk about it.
There you go. Let's talk about it.
And then that brings us to the point of and that can possibly raise the HIV levels in the black area.
Go. See, one thing about the government around here, it's like this is the thing. Well, I got up here before on the live and I said motherfuckers was dumb because they really thought Dipset was going to win against the Locks. But you see, motherfuckers is dumb. I'm going to say it one more time, and I'm not even talking about a versus. Because people don't even ask questions nowadays. Motherfuckers just la-di-dee, la-di-do, listen to these presidents, listen to these vice presidents, listen to these senators, These people eat shit, piss, and everything just like we do. Why are you just going to listen to this person like this person is the alpha and the omega? That's what I want to know.
That has to do with money. Everything has to do with money.
Fuck. I'm just saying, why are you going to listen to this person?
Brainwash.
You feel me? Money or no money? Like, for real. Why are you not questioning every single thing? That's what I want to know. So nobody has their own mind. Nobody is expressatory. Nobody has no feeling towards anything. Nobody has nothing to say.
All right, so what's your opinion on vaccines in the government?
Instagram told me.
That's a bad start. Instagram told me.
If I say one more thing around
Please, let's not talk about
the vaccines, they was going to shut my whole page down. Okay? You can't even mention me because I put so much literature up about vaccines on the BaddieMallie page. You can't even mention me.
You got to turn off live and then say it.
But I'm not, because why? Why the fuck?
There you go.
I will go tell the Instagram director, this is what it is, this is what it is, and here it is right here. And here it is right here in this medical book. And here it is, and y'all going against all kind of HIPAA laws. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm going to just keep it clean. My opinion, I hope I can say my opinion, Instagram, because I don't want to lose my 32,000 followers that I worked hard for, is, in my opinion, is that everybody should just have their own choice about it. I don't think nobody should be coercing anyone indirectly or directly or roundabout. And I don't think that anything should be mandated about money or a job or status or thereof. I'm sorry. It should be everybody's medical choice to what 100%. They want to do and inject or not inject into their bodies.
Right.
I
was that clean enough?
I agree. 100%.
I agree.
If you want to do it because it makes you feel good, go ahead and do it.
Right.
If you don't want to do it because it makes you feel better, do you.
I just know all of this has to do with money and
that's it.
It's definitely a pandemic.
Yeah, the people who's in control are usually people who are funding and have money. And honestly speaking, it sucks to say, but it's probably cheaper to supervise these people than to bury somebody.
One question I have though for you guys is: did anybody ever ask? Did COVID start in 2019 in Wuhan, or was it a disease illness that was before 2019? And I'll let you guys answer that first.
Well, there was reports that there was coronavirus was back in 2012, 2011.
Yeah,
it was out here already, but it wasn't powerful, I guess you would say.
I'll take you back. It was back in the 80s.
Oh, back in the 80s?
Yeah.
Dean Koontz actually wrote about it in a book called Edge of Darkness, and that was published in 86.
The crazy thing, so and I've heard about it too, but the thing was, it wasn't a common.
Oops.
Yeah,
it wasn't a common.
Right, it was
it was here and there, and they'd be like, oh, okay.
So second question, so the strain, the more strain that. I don't think that was a natural catastrophe or not.
The mutation of it.
The two professors in Cambridge College in Boston, Massachusetts.
They got in trouble.
That went to Wuhan and put the strain. Where the fuck are they? And who's holding them accountable? And why aren't they held to justice? Where are these people? Where's that Chinese lady and that white man? Because I'm going to need to see them. Because they got all the answers.
And another lab making a new variant.
That probably disappeared.
Omicron.
Now,
sounding like a transformer.
Now, Tristan, you've been to college like me. Let's talk about Omicron. Where's that come from? Was you ever in a fraternity?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you know. Do you know about the ancient Greeks? The Greeks period?
I don't actually.
Okay, so Google Omicron. That comes from ancient Greece. That's an ancient Greek word, and there's a fraternity called Omicron. Why did you name this variant Omicron? Does the Greeks have anything to do with this? What's going on? Why is it named Omicron out of all things? But who's doing this? What, are these natural catastrophes or what's going on here?
It ain't me, Instagram.
I feel like these are questions we're never gonna have answers.
No, these are real questions because
are these natural catastrophes?
Are they just someone making this? Is someone doing this?
What's going on?
Because every second, I feel like every time we get to a place, a new variant comes out.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, so
someone has to ask these questions.
It's either who's doing this or is these natural catastrophes like tornadoes, like hurricanes, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like Lotus, like any earthquakes, like those are natural catastrophes. Those are things that are unexplainable, will never, because that's God's word. So is this a natural catastrophe or somebody sabotaging the population of the world at this point?
At this point, we can't be sure about anything.
Correct. And we're not going to get an answer from the government. Yeah. And all we can do is speculate and just protect ourselves.
Yeah, and that's why I'm telling people like, yo, listen, man, make your choice and make it a personal choice for yourself.
That's right. And your family,
we can sit here all day. We can sit all day talking
with the
about
conspiracy theories, with the this, with the that.
If we don't know, protect yourself, and that's it.
That's it.
Oh, see, y'all tackled the responsible stuff. Very good.
Right, yeah, I'm trying to say.
Yo, hold on.
Malagrios is dropping the knowledge on us today.
She letting us know.
Yes.
I'm trying to be clean about it because if I get Black Panther over here, they're going to shut my shit down. I'm not going to do it. Because I could really take y'all to school and bring y'all to certain things, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want to get shut down.
I like that.
Truth to know that.
Yo, yeah, because Rough Ryder, we used to be saying some stuff.
I don't give a fuck.
You wanted to question. So we didn't. I'm not gonna get into the whole Kyle Rittenhouse thing just because
Who?
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh please.
I'm not
because it's good that they don't want him to go to Kansas State or University.
I think it was.
Yeah, the students.
Was it Arizona State or?
I think Kansas.
It was Kansas. Okay.
The students showed up and showed out with that. They made all kind of petitions and everything. So he's not a student.
So,
one time for Kansas State.
Shout out to them for that.
Standing up as a unit.
It's the youth. They said the revolution will be started from the youth.
But we need more of those kids out there.
Well, can I ask a small question? Like, we don't really have to get into it, but do you think that there should be metal detectors in all schools?
I do. High school and
now?
up. Yeah. Middle school and up. My son got stabbed when he was 14 coming from basketball. And the knife was left in him like he was hunted down like an animal. 14 years old.
So sorry.
Isaac Young Middle School, New Rochelle, New York. And they got sued profusely by me.
So we have yes. Definitely yes.
Definitely. Middle school and
yes.
I'm going to say definitely because these kids can get a weapon like a pack of gum.
Yeah.
Like.
Again,
right?
But
like,
do you see what was the school that the boy just
Michigan? I've got the name.
They were after the parents. The parents went on the run. Was it Michigan?
Yeah, it was Michigan. That's the name of the school.
Was it a high school?
It was middle. I want to say 8th.
Are you serious?
I want to say 8th. Don't quote me on that. But
what do you think, Trev?
Yeah, it was middle because one of the girls.
Metal detectors.
Metal detectors in schools. All right, so this is tough because
what do you think?
It's not tough. I mean, look what's going on in the world right now. You need to take precautions. I don't have kids, but if I did, I'd be scared to send my kid to a school. I tend
to think that kids will act the way that you treat them, and I say this to say, listen, when you put people in a place and you expect them to act like animals, they're gonna act like animals.
Right.
For example, I went to Mamaroneck High School, had a basketball game against them in high school. Mm-hmm. Went there. When you walk in the lobby, they had couches, they had flat screen TVs, yep. They had beautiful.
Yes, they do.
Comfort.
Because I've been in there too.
And I said, oh wow,
I would love to go to this
I would love that. I wish Gordon had that.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, nah, we had that at our school. We still that. We ripping the couches up. But I'm also want to believe, yo, if you do give people a chance and give them nice stuff, like a nice, if you treat us the same way, yo, you might have some kids that really appreciate this. Yeah.
Right. I do believe in that. I do believe that if you give the kids a reward for them doing good, they do good. And I think you should start off automatically because of kids. Mm-hmm. But then there's a flip side coin to that, right? So, like the school I work in is for it's a DFY for detention of youth, right? So those kids are already troubled, even young, for whatever happened at the home. So do you think we're gonna have couches and flat screen TVs and stuff at my school?
I think that's where they should have it because these kids are coming, like you said, troubled homes and things of that nature. They should be treated a certain way, so then that way, you know, they can actually see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
I mean, I think we should, but maybe have it a little secured and not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Cameras and stuff, okay.
Yeah, no, maybe in like a plexiglass.
But if you look at...
I'm serious, because they get a little... They just can't help it. A lot of them are on medication.
If you look at it, too, Mamaroneck High School, from what we're seeing, they should have metal detectors. Majority of the school shootings are taking place by...
Caucasian people.
White kids.
All of them.
Gorton,
except for that one.
Was there a school shooting at Gorton? Of course, there was stabbings and fights and all that. Was there a school shooting at Gorton?
Hell no.
Because we not doing that.
To me, if you put metal detectors in one school, you should do it in all.
That's what I'm saying. All schools should have metal detectors.
That's not fair. I don't care if it's predominantly white, predominantly black, predominantly other.
That's a fact.
But my thing is, look at the news. Every school shooting is a
Caucasian
area.
I don't know if I want to send my kid to a school that they have metal detectors in.
I would love to because I know they're taking precautions. They're taking precautions to protect the students.
How?
Yeah, it sucks and it looks crazy,
how?
But
I'm trying to think how.
The way I think is that kids are very smart, right? And they're little manipulators, and they would try, like, I don't know, y'all watch Power, right? Like, they would find a way.
Remember when you was a kid? Fuck Power.
Yeah, they would find a way.
Remember when you was a kid? Because we was all kids, right? So we were all manipulated.
And figuring it out.
We were all sneaky. We were all lying about some shit. We was all, doing shit.
But if the school is doing their job, you're not getting the gun.
A metal detector ain't stopping the school shooting.
Right. I don't think a metal detector is stopping.
No, it's not stopping it.
I don't think a metal detector is stopping a shooting. How about that?
Correct.
Because
Correct.
if you know somebody who knows somebody,
you're gonna get in there.
Here you go. You
Hold
feel
that.
me?
Hold that.
I mean, clubs, right? They got metal detectors for the most and all that. But if you know the right person, you will get shot and killed in a club.
How many times have you been to concerts? And people bring weed, people bring whatever they want to Summer Jam. Yeah. Summer Jam, you think you safe in there?
No, you're not.
You feel safe? You feel safe in Summer Jam?
No, you're not. You're not safe in Barclay. Look,
no,
you're not safe in Barclay. You're not safe in
You think you safe because they got metal detectors?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't give a fuck if the CIA was there.
I'm still on my P's and Q's,
you're not
but
safe.
I'm just saying that it does help a little bit. It does make people second guess it. I went out one night. I had a knife in my pocket because I was in an unsavory area, and I was walking up to the club, and I was like, and I saw a sign, I saw the metal detector. I was like, oh shit, I'm about to get. So I went back to the car and put it in there.
Or throw it in the ground.
Yeah, a majority of the people are gonna do that. You get those people.
Majority, they might. Yeah.
It's just like having police at every corner, right? And you're like, oh shoot, police! I can't speed. But if you don't see police at every corner, it's like an enforcement. It's like
it's like a stop sign.
I'm not saying it's
don't even try it.
It's not preventing. It's not preventing.
It's like a stop sign, right? So you know you're supposed to stop at that sign.
But ain't nobody there. I'm rolling.
Facts.
Wow.
I'm rolling.
Wow.
And ain't nobody there.
Facts.
And I don't see
you guys hear this?
Coming. I'm like,
you hear this? That's not good.
Yo, you know how much
time
time it takes to fully stop and
make
then
a whole stop and then. And God forbid you got a what you call
stick shift?
Right.
Nah, I'm not gonna give you that one.
I'm rolling through the stop sign.
Sorry.
At a light when it says yellow, I'm still going. It has to be red for me to stop.
That's a fact.
Wow. You probably get a lot of red light camera tickets.
Nah, I used to.
At least he was accountable.
I used to. And I pay them. I know.
Wow. You just proved yourself wrong, so okay.
But I'm still doing it.
Well,
I love it.
No, I brought up that to say this. I brought up the whole Kyle Rittenhouse thing just to say in general. Do you think that if you're in court, right, should the jury be able to see the defendant?
No. And wasn't he allowed to pick his jurors?
But I think in most cases,
No.
I think most cases,
the law states that you're not even supposed to be in the room. Actually, grand jury, you're not supposed to be there. I
don't think Kyle Rittenhouse was in that, but his attorneys was. I think that in cases like that,
up, they said he helped pick the jurors.
I think the attorneys picked the jurors.
No, but they said he
and
helped.
The prosecutor.
Look that up.
That Kyle Rittenhouse did.
Yes, that he helped. He was right. I seen that shit. Look that up. Word, like he helped them. He helped his attorneys pick some of the jurors, and it's just like he wasn't even supposed to be at grand jury hearings. No, you understand? No. I went to trial, so I know. Again, I said I was a drug dealer. There was no way in the world I was at my grand jury hearings. Allegedly. No, it's not allegedly. I did my time. I did my time. Shout out to Barry Warhead, and he's now a Supreme Court in Westchester County. He was the best damn lawyer. But I'm just saying, I wasn't there. He was there.
Yeah.
And he told me, okay, they're picking this one. You know what I'm saying? He came to the jail, sat down. I wasn't able to be there and help pick a thing, but that's the law, though. That's New York State penal law. I don't know. It might be different for Kansas.
Every state is different.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're not able to carry guns, and they are.
We're not able to do half the
You know what I'm saying?
We just be able to smoke weed. We just started smoking weed.
But wait, but do you think that you should be able to see the defendant?
I think no, because once the jury sees you, they're gonna have a biased opinion, whether you're black, white, Spanish, whatever you are. They're gonna be like, oh, a black guy? What was it? Shooting? He probably did it.
Yeah, what if you're like crying?
Right.
Like, what if you're just sitting there?
Oh yeah, if it's a woman and the jury are all a majority men, they can be like, damn, I feel bad for her.
She's crying.
Exactly.
She probably did that shit, but you know what? She can go. She can go.
You know what I'm saying?
Body language and facial expression
matters.
I agree.
And I know when they say don't be biased, but people, once you see the person, you're like, I kind of feel bad for them. They look like me. Oh, they did. you're gonna try to
make an excuse or justification.
Some people pull up in their best fit, like their best church
and
suit.
put on their best fit,
and they be like, "Wow, you did that? I don't believe it. Look at you. Look how you carry yourself."
Right.
They're gonna, and then murderers can get off that way. People can get locked up that didn't
Rapists,
even really do it.
This and that.
That's what I'm saying.
What's the dude that got the modeling deal from his mugshot?
Look
at him. Everyone's like, he's beautiful.
Jeremy,
he didn't do it.
Jeremy living good now.
I'm not gonna lie, he's
Jeremy living good.
But it was a flip side coin to that too, right?
Yeah. What did he do again?
He beat his girl, the girl that helped him get on and stuff.
No. Yeah, he got.
So he looked good, but he's a bad coin.
Yeah, girls is like, I would be with him.
Everything that glitter ain't gold.
Exactly.
Girls
when I say that, Tristan, everything that glitter ain't gold.
And girls are probably saying dumb stuff. Oh, he can hit me.
Oh, well, I didn't think that. I just was looking at his pictures. I was like, oh, he's cute. Like,
wow,
he got a modeling deal.
He's attractive or whatever, but what the fuck that got to do with his personality?
Correct.
Just because he's attractive doesn't mean that he's a good person. You know what I mean?
And that's a lot of people that
That's a fact.
we think.
Facts.
I'm not gonna say it.
Go ahead, Triv.
No, I love women. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh,
I love women.
You
too.
love women? Wow. Say what?
All right, say less.
But they would take
They
would take a good-looking bad guy over a decent-looking good guy any day.
Wait, no, say that shit.
We didn't need that.
Y'all will take a
allegedly
good-looking bad guy over a decent-looking good guy any day. Okay. Majority of you guys, not all of you, majority of you guys. If he looks really good, but he sells dope and he's a scammer, I want pieces on that. But a good guy who's got a 9 to 5 and decent looking, I'm gonna go with the scammer.
Okay, so I'm gonna piggyback.
It depends on the time of your life.
I was going. Thank you.
It depends on where you at in your life.
In your life, in the season in your life, just like with y'all.
Okay.
Just like with y'all. You feel me?
Because there's a lot of women that be settling.
Good job, ladies. You got that. I'll give you.
I'm serious.
A lot of women be settling.
Even you, as for what kind of female you want.
You want at this point in my life or back then?
That's a fact.
In 20 years.
I think it's all on
right. Today you might want a stripper. Tomorrow you might want
never wanted a stripper, but
never want nobody and that monkey.
My woman cannot dance for everyone.
Tomorrow you might want to marry a teacher. You never know. Like,
no, but
I like teachers.
He understands what we're saying.
Exactly.
Saying,
it's both sides.
Hold on. Here's the real question. Does Triff understand?
I'm not saying nothing.
I'm glad you here, Malagrios, because it's always them against me. They always be like, oh, because women do this, and I'm like, I
just have a question.
Okay.
Has there ever been a female serial killer that just kills men?
Yes.
Yes, there's been a few.
And I can name 3.
Okay.
So one, they actually did a movie after her. Sharon Stone. Charlize Theron played her. It's called Monster, and you should look at it. It's actually nice.
I think I seen that somewhere.
And she was, that was a true story. She was a serial killer in Florida. I think she was the second or the third one in the whole United States of America, according to what they say. And what happened with her, because the movie was basically her biography. Real quick, she was abused as a child. So she just had it out for men any motherfucking way.
And that's on Netflix?
It started out in the movie theater first, but you can probably find it on Netflix or Amazon Prime or whatever. It's called Monster. Okay. And parents throughout, she had it bad as a kid. And then, she was just looking for love in all the wrong places. So every guy she got with, she thought she was in love and he just wanted to have sex with her. Moral of the story, she got older. She started hooking because she was down and out, right? Because her fucking back, she didn't play the hand that dealt her. So she's hooking, and one of her Johns raped her. And that's how she started.
Wow. That's crazy.
Only I'm asking because
not that she should have killed him, but I mean.
I was watching the documentary of Ted Bundy.
But it's like the girl you posted, right? And said, look at the differences with America.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. So she probably has the same story as this lady I'm telling you, because she killed her sex trafficker.
Mm-hmm. And I'm actually okay with listen. You're a sex trafficker. You need to die personally.
So do you think the serial killer that I'm telling you about? I forgot her real name, but you can look it up. Like I said, do you think all those men needed to die?
I don't think that. Nah. I mean, if they weren't raping her or being sex traffickers,
one raped her. The others was just
no.
So the first one I get, but then after that, it's all on you.
Yeah.
No, listen. Like what I'm saying is like because with Ted Bundy, right?
Yeah.
He killed women, like
and
innocent women,
and saved them.
Yeah,
and all that shit.
But women knew he was allegedly doing this, and showed up at his trial holding signs that said "Free Ted Bundy." That shit is sick.
Wow. What is that called?
My thing is
something syndrome.
Oh, you're talking about that's not Stockholm syndrome.
It's not.
No, Stockholm is if I kidnap you and I got you for years, and you like, you know what? He's actually not that bad. and you get accustomed to me, and you like, oh,
what syndrome is that? Because that is a syndrome.
That's just
narcissist.
No, that's just women. That's just women.
That syndrome is called women.
Bunny was sexy as fuck.
But see, you like, but
it's just a control. It's mind control at this point.
No, it's
mind control.
It's not mind control. It's a
choice.
choice.
It's a little bit of mind control because y'all just see a handsome man.
Be a white man. He was sexy.
Oh my God.
Yo, listen.
Ted Bundy's out here getting more cheeks than the decent dudes out here who's working a 9 to 5.
I'm just saying. First of all, I don't go for but I'm just saying he was attractive.
Yo, if Tiana Trump was out here taking guys and murdering them.
Tiana Trump.
Yeah, I probably would look at her and be like,
she's no longer attractive. I would no longer.
Y'all could keep her. Correct.
No, but I mean,
keep her in the facility.
She's attractive.
Keep her locked up.
Come on,
true, but
I'm not saying you saying let her free. I'm just saying if she's attractive,
she is.
Nah,
physically.
There is gonna be some men at that trial like free her.
I don't think so.
It's gonna be men
now
there.
She's killing men.
Yo, I haven't heard a lot of women say R. Kelly is handsome since the whole trial. I haven't heard that.
Still handsome.
But there was still women that was still.
R. Kelly is still handsome.
That would be Stockholm Syndrome.
To R. Kelly.
He wasn't that handsome at all to me.
Well, he's always been handsome to me. Everybody got their own.
See,
I ain't gonna say that, but I still like his music.
But there was still a lot of women like I still like his music and
I still listen to.
I still would do it.
Bill
I'm
Cosby.
the world's greatest.
Hey. Oh yeah.
I'm.
Oh okay. I don't know.
No.
I still listen to Michael Jackson.
Oh, I don't listen to none of them.
Michael ain't
All
do it.
three of them,
Michael
I don't
ain't do
listen
it.
to.
They tried to say he did for years. Okay,
right.
so
Michael ain't do it.
So I'm one that can separate. I learned that I can separate them. Yes.
Yeah, because what does one thing have to do with the next, right? But seriously though.
Unless R. Kelly's songs were about those.
Well, they are. Some of them are.
They are to look into.
They are. If you listen to the lyrics, they are.
Hey, pretty girl, you.
My mind's telling me no,
but my body,
my body
telling me yeah. Oh yeah. I don't wanna hurt nobody.
But there is something.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm not because I'm making a joke of it.
I need a drink.
R. Kelly is not to be played with. He's a horrible monster.
No.
Let me say this. He's a horrible
drink. An album called The Pied Piper.
No. Yes.
That was his nickname.
Y'all know what The Pied Piper was?
He lured children.
Bro, I got it.
R. Kelly's a monster.
I'm sorry, I can't separate the two. Besides Chris Brown.
Nah, that's bullshit.
You just answered his point.
I can't. No, you can't be.
I won't
we gotta move
here,
but this pod is going straight.
I like his music.
Nah, we gotta move on because
we need some Kirk Franklin playing in the background because we all in here.
Yo, I said I was here to inspire, and what y'all did was take my pride and dignity and threw that shit in the grave. That's what y'all did.
You started.
I said, yo, I was listening to Kirk. I was listening to Marvin.
Somebody said,
I was here.
Somebody said, "Hallelujah, praise the Lord, pass the pussy."
Yo, man. This is supposed to be such a good episode. This is supposed to be such a wholesome episode today.
It is.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not.
To all the viewers out there, I just want to say there's nothing funny about R. Kelly.
No, it's not. No, we're just, trying to make a little light on a negative situation. But seriously, R. Kelly needs some fucking help, and that's just about it. Chris Brown too. So
yeah, he does. He needs therapy.
Yeah.
We're gonna be canceled.
No, we're not.
All right, listen. I want to get into Malagrios.
Do you do? Damn.
Yes, I'm gonna.
That didn't sound right.
Yeah,
get into me.
You know what I mean.
Okay.
Yo, I can't win today. I can't win.
No, not today, Papa.
Well, we got Malagrios with us.
Yes.
With a bunch of beautiful magazines.
Great magazines.
Yes.
And time out. It was, I don't know why.
One from Fire. I got so many others though.
Why did I come in here thinking that everything would be okay when I knew you were coming and I knew you were bringing magazines and I knew that there was a lot of booty in the magazine and I came in thinking that this is going to be a wholesome.
She gave us a spice too early.
Yeah, the spice came.
These are good magazines.
So so shout out to what is it? It's Fire magazine.
Fire, and Pulse. I actually did twice. Splash. Shout out to Giuliani Splash. I did Miami Babes. Shout out to them down in Miami, Florida. And that's about it so far. So I got 4 from Pulse, which I didn't. Like I said, I didn't bring them all. 2 from Splash and 3 from Fire. So I'm 9 times published.
Nice.
Yes. So let me give you your flowers.
Give her flowers. Yes.
Sounds like hard work.
Thank you. It was. And I got an award.
You got an award. Yes.
Nice. What's the award for?
So RP means Radio Personality of the Year.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna share this with Trifton Rose because he was my co-host.
Nah, like
yo, she shouted me out.
The radio show was dope, and your personality is very out there.
Yeah.
You grab attention. Like we hear you, and it's just like, oh, what's she saying?
When I speak, I'm like the female Tupac. I want.
Oh shit! She used the Jussie Smollett line.
Oh, I like that.
I want you to shake and shiver because the truth is not always nice and it's not always pretty. I don't have a lot of friends or nothing because the way I speak and the way I speak my mind, but I don't give a fuck because I was here for whatever I'm here for, and everybody can't go with me wherever I'm trying to go. So
there you go.
Yo,
but at least I told you the truth.
Malagrios, when you said that, somebody said you the female Jussie Smollett.
Okay.
No, just kidding.
You don't want to be juicy.
I know.
That don't hit the same. That don't hit the same.
He said, I'm the gay Tupac.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he really said that. That's what
he said. I'm the gay Tupac.
Yeah. I wish I wish.
Not after putting.
Zab Judah.
After putting a noose around your neck, but I don't want to get too off topic. So.
First of all, for even him to put like gay and Tupac in the same sentence is just a total insult to that man. You know what I mean? And that's why God is having his vengeance and spinning the block on him right now, right? Okay.
My son said he gonna get some work soon.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think it's done.
Oh man,
you can't lie. I mean, you're like the
his sister can act.
Hi.
His sister can. Hi, Miss Rez.
Hi, Miss Rez.
You got it, yeah. Yeah, you got it. His sister.
His sister. She didn't come out and say she was the gay Tupac and all of these accusations and lies on people.
Nah.
What was it that he said? Somebody beat him up.
Somebody beat him and choked him with the.
You was at my show for that, right? Nobody did nothing to that boy. He staged that or some shit.
He staged that with two Nigerians did it.
Meanwhile, Tupac shot 2 off-duty police officers because they was harassing a black man. No. It wasn't allegedly. He did that shit, but he got found innocent.
We gotta learn how to use allegedly correct. We've been using it bad all day.
Y'all not gonna talk about Tupac here.
You use it allegedly wrong all day.
No.
All right, cool. All right, so you since you've been doing magazines, how do you feel about Cardi B being the head director of creative for Playboy? Is that what it is?
Creative director.
Hold on.
For Playboy.
Wait, she's who?
She's creative director for Playboy.
You didn't know?
Hell no.
I didn't know that either.
How the fuck did she get to be creative director of
Playboy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's making history now.
All right, I like Cardi.
Latin woman?
Cardi. I like Cardi, but see, this is Instagram, please don't shut me down. Okay, so she said she graduated college, right? Forget all that. Cardi B is an entertainer.
100%.
All right. Now, sometimes you just got to stay in your lane.
But Playboy is entertainment. No.
Playboy is entertainment, but it's also, Playboy did a lot of things for the civil rights movement and for abortion rights and for women's rights. It wasn't just all ass and tits and punani, okay? They did a lot of philanthropy work. They did a lot of civil rights work. They did a lot of work for like sex being talked about, thought about, etc. Right? They did a lot of that. I don't think Cardi B, I don't think that's her lane. I think she needs to stay in like the music business and just master that because she hasn't even mastered that craft like that. She's not an MC. Let's talk about that. No disrespect, respectfully. She can't even freestyle. She doesn't even write her own content. Shout out to Partisan, okay? Stop. It's like sometimes you gotta stop. You know what I mean? It's just like she's not a journalist. She didn't go to college for journalism. It's just like, for real. But I get it because, what's that song, WAP and all that shit? I get it. So she'll bring the crowd to Playboy, but that's about it. When it comes to like journalism and things and such, that's not her lane. It's not.
But don't we kind of want to support her for it? Yeah, we can being a Latino woman and getting into it. Maybe she's trying to broaden her horizons. Maybe she's trying to leave the music industry and be like more like a Rihanna. Maybe. Stop making music and just be like, you know what?
She should be more like her, not a Rihanna.
Well,
Rihanna could be Rihanna and Cardi could be Cardi.
But maybe down that path. Yeah. So I'm gonna give her props for that because that's dope. And
I'm not taking nothing from. I just don't think that it's her lane, but.
Honestly,
I'm sure she'll make it her lane.
True. Honestly, I thought it was a power move. Like I thought I see her doing great. Only because besides the music, I do think she has grown in her looks over the years, like, you know, what she wears, her fashion sense, and a lot of people go to her for, you know, those type of inspirations, right? So I think that's the main important part of this creative role is, you know, she's basically gonna be you know, for all the magazines and things that they publish, she's gonna be giving her vision of how she thinks it should look. And let's be real, like, you know, sex sells, right, in the industry, and and her music backs that up. So
that's why I said that's what they went for her for.
But
I'm just saying, Playboy is so much more to that.
And maybe
that's all I'm saying.
I don't
in the literary.
And quote me if correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Playboy, maybe they're trying to reach out more to the minorities now by getting Cardi B.
Probably,
of course,
so that's gonna bring more of
course she made
Latino
history.
women, black women to go out there and look at Playboy.
I auditioned for Playboy twice, and I thought I was gonna get picked because it's like if you go 3 times they picked you, but they stopped me at the second one. Okay. So, and it was more Caucasian females there than black and brown.
So
you might get it now.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe with Cardi B there, now it's gonna be more open opportunities for black women and Spanish women and just to have those avenues now. So I mean, I'm hoping for good things. I hope she doesn't make a mess of it.
She's gonna do good things. Cardi B is a Libra, so whatever she sets out to do, she's gonna do it because she wants to make a mockery of the naysayers. So I already know. But I just don't think when it comes to the journalist aspect, that's not her lane. That's all I'm saying.
It's funny because it's you know how Playboy used to be looked at as like, oh, it's porn, right? Yeah. Right. And the funny thing is, I mean, I guess when you hear Playboy, you still think so.
They all had stuff to do with all these things that I'm telling you about.
It's funny I say that, but I've never seen a porn by Playboy.
Because they don't do porn. It's just, I think it's just nude. I think it's just pictures, right?
It's just nude. But it's either topless nude or bottomless nude, and it's done in a
tasteful way.
But I mean,
wrapped in fur.
But it's funny because
pearls.
Yeah. It's funny though because if that's the case, if that's the case, that ESPN is like because they have ESPN Health, which is nude.
And isn't there like athletes. Isn't there like a sports magazine?
Yeah, ESPN. That's they have like a nude ESPN Health. That's what it's called. And then the athletes are naked in the.
Because they're talking about the anatomy of the body. Yeah. Right? You can't have clothes on talking about the human body.
So
I mean, we were all born naked.
That's why it's funny how like Playboy has this porno kind of image when it's not really.
Because it was females and a lot of them were voluptuous and you know how that shit goes. Mm-hmm. They would have definitely been called like a Black Tales magazine if it was a lot of black girls in there.
Ebony's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
you got to say the porn category.
I think it's just the culture. The culture has changed and the culture has accepted that look, if you want to be nude, be nude. Yeah. You know,
be
nude,
love your body.
Nude, be a mom, and
be you, whoever that is, and whatever you're supposed to be here doing, right?
So
honey,
I love the women body.
Exactly.
So here's a quick flip chord. Do y'all think that with Playboy, right? Do you think that not only Playboy, do you think that they give or hand out jobs to people just based on their fame? Their status.
Of course.
That sounds a big part of it.
So it sounds like kind of like.
If I go to Playboy now, they're probably going to look at me a whole different way than they looked at me in 2018 when I was only like.
It's been 3 years. Your growth is crazy.
12,000 followers in. I bet you I do an audition with them now with 32,000 followers and these many comments and likes and I did this, and this. It's probably going to be a whole different conversation we have now. That's why I wouldn't even.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't want.
That's why it sounds like.
Unless you come to me.
It sounds like to your point
and
about.
Then the price is a different price.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what I said. That's why it sounds like to your point when you were talking about Cardi is. I feel like you're just saying is like, yo, you feel like she's not qualified for the job, but because of who she is, you feel like that's how she
exactly
got the job.
why. Because trust me, they wouldn't have looked at her no other way. You think the people respect Cardi B? She better know that they don't respect her like that. I mean, come on, like that's a power play.
They're using each other.
Yeah, exactly. She's using them how they're using her.
Exactly. It's a business. You feel me? Business is never personal. Yeah. That's it. We need you to do this service, and I need you to pay me this for my services.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's smart because at the end of the day, you know, is gonna open up a lot of doors.
It is
for
like,
Playboy
let's
and Cardi.
That's a fact. Just like
it.
Jay-Z, I think they put him on the board for something in sports.
He started his
Rock Nation Sports.
Rock Nation Sports.
Yeah, but they put him. I think the NFL put him on.
Oh, and NFL, he's like the head of music directing for NFL.
So now we're
for all
gonna
the shows,
have,
all the halftime.
every so often we had good headliners for the Super Bowl. Right now we're probably gonna have like a lot of good headliners.
Yeah. Elite
and they're not gonna just put it in a box for just occasion. It's gonna be a variety because it's Hov.
Yeah.
Hov, you better do that shit.
That's why I think
it won't be
it's
just
his birthday
it won't be,
too. Happy birthday, Hov.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, my boy Marlon. Yeah,
today.
December 4th.
And Trina, happy birthday, Miss Trina.
Wait, it's wait, I was about to say that's why I think his last year he had Jennifer Lopez.
Yes.
That was like a whole.
That was his first year.
And that was a great one.
Remember
I
they
thought that was
had
pretty good.
boycotted when old boy stepped down. Kaepernick.
Yeah.
And then they again use. They was like we got to get Hov.
Yeah.
It's boycotting. Remember Rihanna said I'm not doing that. Cardi B said I'm not doing. A lot of people like I'm not doing it. Travis Scott did it that year. Remember?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, no,
and they were all mad with him.
Yeah, and they was like we need Hov. Right? They oh God. Yeah. And they was like, nah, we need Jay-Z because he's in this position, right? And he's this and he did that musically and da 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 da. Okay, y'all need me, great, because I got my own shit, but you gonna pay me this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Same thing with Playboy.
Yeah. So
Trust.
I mean, Malcolm loved the magazine apparently.
Oh, say I loved it. I did like them.
You loved it.
You know what? You're right. Pass me that one.
That was his coffee. That was his coffee this morning.
He said, "You're right. Pass me that one again."
He said he liked it light
all
and sweet.
the girls in the magazine is beautiful, not
all
just me. And we all are more than a small face and a small face, a pretty face in a small waist. We all do. We all are entrepreneurs. We all got something else going on besides just modeling. Which modeling is not just. People think we just get in front of the thing and just do this. There's a lot of shit with modeling. I think most of us should have went to gymnastics. I'm gonna tell you that right now because all the different poses and stuff we have to do is just like if you're not fit, you are gonna be in a lot of pain when you're done with that 4-hour shoot, 3-hour shoot, or however long it is. It's an hour.
You have my respect, okay? Because I got my face done for my birthday and I cried, and the girl was like, she melted down. She was like, "Oh my God, I got to do your whole face open." I was like, "No." And I cried again. I don't know. My eyes just started tearing.
Oh, because you probably.
And it was my birthday. I was overwhelmed. I don't get my makeup done.
When is your birthday?
May 11th.
Oh, she's a Taurus.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes sense. Okay.
So.
No, y'all be kidding.
Anyway.
You know what's mad funny? I know you said that, and he has no idea what any of the nothing about
Taurus are hard headed. I know.
Oh, this nigga is.
Stop
Yo, y'all know how I feel about this.
You know I don't want to get into it. We always used to get into this when we was at Rough Rider. Trip did not want to get into Zodiac.
Yo, this is fake.
Whatever,
it's just so made up.
Unless it's Pisces season.
Oh yeah, that's the only time Trip is listening to Pisces. When it's Pisces time.
Yo, you feel me?
Soft emotional.
Tripton, what's my
Why
birthday?
Why he did that?
Your birthday is in... Oh, don't do that.
September?
Don't do that. Virgo. Yeah. She's a Virgo.
Oh.
I remember
that. I was about to say, as much as
he still didn't say the day, though.
Happy birthday.
I know. I forgot, but she's a Virgo. I know she's a Virgo.
It's like your mom, right?
Yes, like my mom. That's why I remember. Yeah, that's why I remember.
I think I'm a couple of days before your mom.
Yes. Wait, you said, when's yours?
The 18th.
Mom's the 13th. That's right.
The 13th. Yeah.
That's right. I remember that. I remember that. But y'all know how.
He's so not into Zodiac.
Yo, because I always
Royale either.
Yeah,
Royale was like, get the fuck out of here. Shout out to Royale.
Because I remember people were like, "Oh, Pisces, water baby, love water." I don't.
I don't. Water baby,
I don't. Hate it. Like you talk like dog. Yo,
but you don't like views of water and things of that nature?
I like views of water.
Okay, so that's where it comes in.
You fisting for that one.
No, it doesn't mean you like to get in it. Like, it doesn't mean that everybody who's a Pisces know how to swim.
Yo,
that's a fact.
Like, come on, you gotta be logical. You gotta.
No, that's a fact. But it's just basically like the character.
You like going to beaches, right?
It's the personality point.
No, because you know what? Zodiac's really derived from the sun.
I'm not gonna let her get that as a win.
I was trying to tell Tripton this when we was at Rough Rider Radio.
You started
at my show. Yeah. So Zodiacs came from the Egyptians. Don't let them Greeks tell you that they started. They stole that shit. And it came from astronomy. Astronomy has to do with the sun, moon, and stars. That's why, the Big Dipper and all that's the star, the Little Dipper. You can actually see some of your zodiac signs in the stars.
Yeah.
You know, the shape of the Cancer or the shape of the
Sagittarius
Libra,
and all
or
that.
whatever the case may be. So basically, they're saying if you're born in the sun of this or whatever, your characteristics should be like this, that, and a third. And some of that should be add on. But some of it be a little bit assuming and
it's vague
and stuff like that.
Like personally, I'm like, even people like, yo, Pisces are emotional. I'm like, yo, I don't think I'm emotional. I don't think I'm emotional. I think I'm very like, yo.
Emotional. He's definitely standoffish a bit and in his own world.
He talks with a lot of emotions sometimes. So I don't know.
I think
most Pisces are very creative. And
you're not emotional, but like what Honey said, you do everything you do say is you do have emotion. You give a lot of emotion.
I think I'm passionate.
Yeah,
passionate and emotional is two different.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say you're emotional, but you do show your emotions.
I think
and things you do with this podcast. When you
I'm a human being. I think everybody shows emotion at some point.
I don't.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Aries are the most soft on the inside, though.
I'm not gonna cry with them, no.
So emotional inside.
I'd be like, I'm sorry.
No, he doesn't know how to express. There's a difference between not being emotional and not knowing how to express it.
If somebody was crying in front of you,
I'm gonna be like, oh, what happened? I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, okay.
He doesn't know how to express emotion.
Like, sorry.
You just don't wear it on the sleeve.
Chin up, kid.
Yes.
Chin up, kid.
Exactly.
It'll be all right. He'll come back.
I feel like I'm very bad at awkward when it's like a grown man. Like a grown man cried to me at work before, and I was like,
"Oh, nah,
I can't.
I didn't handle a grown man. I can't handle a grown man.
I can't.
I'm the opposite. I'm very emotional. I wear my heart in my sleeve.
You gonna cry with them?
And you guys are probably not thinking, but I'm very emotional. So
my dad, sometimes when he would cry, he wasn't a crier. I used to look at him and be like,
"Nah,
what's going on here?
Like to me, like,
Daddy, why are you crying? You're supposed to be
the tough guy." But to Trish's point, we're human, so we're all gonna.
Yeah, of course, but I can't deal with that shit. It makes me feel bad, but I just can't show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm weird.
I'm not 100% of zodiac sign thing. Y'all know that. But I will say there are similarities when certain people be like for example, with Virgo women, there's certain similarities. I'm like,
okay, so what else?
It makes sense.
Because here's a Virgo woman right here.
So
boy,
they're like very opinionated. And they independent and they like things done a certain way. And if it's not done their way, it's like it's not good enough, or it's like, forget it, I'll do it.
And that can be taken as controlling.
Yes,
it can be seen
we
as
are
controlling.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Very.
I know, and I used to date one
not
years
very,
ago.
But a little bit.
I used to date
because
one years
we'll
ago.
bend for certain things, and just certain things that we feel strongly about, we're just not gonna bend.
Yeah. Right. Like my mom, like I'll be wanting my mom, like my mom will want me to do something, and I'll do it, and she's just like, yeah, well, you should actually. Like,
Star has a problem with me.
I'm like, Ma, like, for example, like something small, like it was something small, like I was cutting onions, and I'm cutting onions, and she was like, well, you should really cut it this way, and I'm like, Ma, it's fine, and then she's like, well, the way I like to do it, and she's telling me how she likes to do it while I'm doing it, and she's like telling me like, what, stop, because I like to do it like this. I'm like, Ma,
you're not doing it.
Just do it. Like I put stuff down. I was like, yo, my hair. You just want to cut the onions, don't you? Just do it.
Like that.
No, it's a woman thing. Just do it how she said she wanted done.
But then do it. Don't ask me to do it. If I'm gonna do it,
and
I'm doing it.
That's what my daughter be saying.
No, I want you to do it like this.
Yeah,
my daughter's a Leo, so I'll be like, I do that shit. Tristan, mother do like, you should fold it like this. She'll be like, you know what, my hair, you fold it.
Just do it then. Don't. Why are you bothering me to?
Don't ask me
to start doing this, and now you want it this way. That makes no sense.
Exactly.
That's a fire sign.
And Taurus women do that too.
What?
My mom's a Taurus.
Wow.
So she's just the same.
We just bashing all signs today.
For what you said, Tristan, I am definitely.
We just bashing all the signs today, huh?
All signs got their issues.
I'm not controlling like that, but some things, if I feel like, okay, I feel strongly about it, it's just like, okay, it gotta go my way, and I'll do it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I want to start through her shit like you do. I just be like, yep, I'll fold it or whatever, and she'll just look at me and be like, so don't ask me no more, Mom, because you're gonna do it anyway.
Correct.
And you're gonna do it your way anyway. Shout out to Starsies.
Shout out to your babies. Malagrios, we want to thank you for chopping it up with us.
Yes.
Bro.
I love the woman
y'all gotta
energy.
check out this Post magazine. It's
Yes.
Splash.
Oh, that's your favorite one?
I ain't gonna lie, I might take this one. I'll give it back.
Take this one?
Come back, the pages stuck together.
Oh my
The
God.
price is on. Wait, Cash App.
I'm just joking.
My
I'm just joking. I'm just
This
joking.
kid is nasty.
I'm joking.
He's not joking.
You wasn't. Shit.
There's a little
Imagine
truth in
if
every
breaking
joke.
this back in like 6 pages that's stuck together.
Yo, if it, nah,
no, you could take it out, put it on your wall.
I'm out. I'll be honest with you. If anybody is still masturbating to magazines in 2021, you're a nasty
Niggas is masturbating.
I can tell you this.
Niggas is masturbating to magazines. Niggas is masturbating.
Old school people, because that's what they had to do.
I mean, if you're not in jail.
I mean,
niggas is masturbating in the world. I don't know what you talking about.
To magazines?
To magazines? Not online?
To magazines.
Nah, we got Wi-Fi everywhere.
Thoughts in their head, Pornhub.
No. That's fine. Yo. If you have to, I'm sorry. I'm trying to end it on this.
To Pornhub.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not talking about masturbating in general. I mean, you have to. I think everybody should be masturbating at some point.
That's natural,
but to magazines, when there's things in real life that move, like, hey, porn moves. Like there's
that's a fact.
Like,
and makes noises.
I can't masturbate to something that's still like, oh, look at that, look at my poster on the wall. Let me sit here and have a good time with that for 20 minutes.
But it's good to look
10
at.
minutes or however it takes.
Did you guys do that back in the day? Like you took posters and put them on your wall?
No.
What day do you think I'm back in?
The posters on.
When you were a teenager.
Did
you hang up the posters on the wall?
I used to get on the desktop and watch the 20-minute clips 20-second clips because I didn't want to have to buy the trials and shit.
Yo, I'm dead.
This is before computers. Like this before people had computers.
No, I used to
house.
I am back in that day. I just didn't know if you know. I am. You would not even believe how old I am, but I used to put up like the rappers and
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I never did that,
bro.
No.
My room was full with Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson.
That's a fact.
All over my wall.
You know what? My mom was one of those moms like, don't put tape on my wall.
No, my mom was
or
like
a thumbtack.
Wait, is your mom a Gemini?
No, she's a Cancer.
My mom is a Gemini.
My mom. That sounded so wrong.
I had to.
My mom's a Cancer.
Thumbtack or something else.
Or those adhesives on the back.
Yeah.
She didn't let me put none of that. No.
Peel the paint off. That's mad.
My mom didn't either, but I still did it. How you think I was putting this picture on the wall? What, you think I was going to the store? You thought I was buying something responsible? This scotch tape in the
random nail.
No, this scotch tape in the drawer. What are you think I'm going to the store to get like some real tape, like some good tape? Non-paint removal tape.
That was a good girl.
Yeah, right. Look. When I move to the basement, they just have to repaint again. Bucko, good luck.
They just said Bucko.
Good luck again.
It's rebellious.
Hey, good luck with that wall job, mom. Not helping you with that.
Ooh, it's gonna come back to you.
You know what? I can't wait till mom sees this episode.
It's gonna come back to him. Don't worry. When he's a parent, it's gonna come back.
Mom, dad, enjoy that wall.
Hopefully you have a Pisces and they're creative like you were, and they just want to.
I hope you have an Aries. I hope you have an Aries son, and he's just full of youth and love and fun
and fire.
Hard-headedness.
Look,
fire is the hard-headedness.
Look,
good luck with that, Bucko.
It's all right. Look.
I'll get out of here.
We can leave it at
doing this with y'all.
Is it shot o'clock?
She hit you with the Bucko.
It should be shot o'clock, right? We should be shot o'clock. Yo, we gotta start off.
It's always good vibes with Tristan Rose.
I appreciate that.
What's your name?
Oh wow, Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Say here, have a good time,
and Honey.
Honey, yes.
Yeah.
See,
you know, you only forget his name.
Yeah,
I remember Honey. I love Honey.
It's about we're about to sign off. Yo, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We about to sign off this. Love y'all. Peace. Malcolm taking the
Bye.
out.
Peace, love, and soul.
Peace, love, and soul.
Peace out, Instagram.